and welcome to this 2007 Senior Hurling Championship Final. And we'll give you the two teams. We'll begin with Cahullians from Dunloy. Number 1 in goalkeeper, Gareth McGee. Number 2 in right corner back, Kevin Martin. Number 3 in full back, James McCaig. Number 4 left corner back, Michael McClemens. Number 5 right half back, Sean Mullen. Number 6 centre half back, Gareth McAllister. Number 7 left half back, Paddy Shivers. Number 8 in the middle of the field, Malachi Malloy. Number 9 in the middle of the field, Paul Shields. Number 10 right wing 3/4, Martin Curry. Number 11 centre forward, Liam Richmond. Number 12 left wing 3/4, Connor Cunning. Number 13 on top of the right, Alistair Elliott. Number 14 and full forward, Gregory O'Kane. Number 15 and left corner forward, Paddy Richmond. And the Loughgiel team for today's final is as follows. Number 1 and goalkeeper, D.D. Quinn. Number 2 and right corner back, Paul Gillen. Number 3 and full back, Neil McGarry. Number 4 and left corner back, Barney McCauley. Number 5 and right half back, Mark McFadden. Number 6 centre half, Johnny Campbell. Number 7 left half back, Declan Laverty. Number 8 in middle of the field, Martin Scullion. Number 9 in middle of the field, Eddie McCluskey. Number 10 in right wing 3/4, Joey Quinn. Number 11 centre forward, Liam Watson. Number 12 left wing 3/4, Liam McKillop. Number 13 on top of the right, Damien Laverty. Number 14 in full forward, Joey Scullion. Number 15 on top of the left, Tony McCluskey. They're way out of the road. They're fairly out of the road. They should be bothering her. Shane Matthews refereeing, isn't he? Referee Mayor Matthews gets the 2007 Antrim Hurling Championship Final underway, and it's Dunloy in the attack right away up into Alistair Elliott. And through, Alistair looks up, goes hitting the ground, steps back in, comes off his right hand side and sends the ball over the bar. Quick score from Dunloy there in the early stages, through ball on the ground. Alistair Elliott collects and sends it over the bar for the first point. 1 point plays, no score. Tremendous atmosphere here in Casement Park. Glorious day for hurling, and the pitch looks in tremendous condition. Ball dropping out of there. Falls to Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin making room to down the right hand side. Plays the ball up. Liam Richmond comes on there, pulls in the ball. The referee says that is unfair, and it's a free out to Loughgiel. And back to go to take it there is Liam Watson. May fancy his chances from this distance to send it over the bar. What a score that would be, and what a fill-up for his team in the early stages. Sends it on its way. Looks good. Dropping over the bar. With consummate ease from almost 70 yards there from Liam Watson. 1 plays 1. And just 1 minute on the clock. Goalkeeper McGee sends it out his right hand side away from the stand here. Ball dropping in, and behind there goes Martin Curry. Martin Curry going through. Martin Curry sends it over the bar. Nice pull through there by the 3/4, and Martin Curry coming on to it. Sends it over the bar. 2 plays 1. Lively start at the beginning of this final. Tony McCluskey seems to have dropped to make up the third midfielder here. Loughgiel using the tactic of 2 full forwards. That ball backs through to veteran Sean Mullins. Sean sends it up the field, but it falls to Tony McCluskey. Tony McCluskey lifts the ball. He sends it up towards Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey adds to it. Going back there, coming across is Patch Mullen. Patch lifts the ball, sends it up the right hand side. That's well broken down there by the Loughgiel half back line. Comes to Liam Watson. Liam Watson looks up, sends within target, sends it in, and wide, just narrowly. Umpire had a long hard look there. Well, Liam Watson certainly looking lively here in the early stages. And Loughgiel have Dunloy have moved Patch Mullen into centre half, obviously to take care of Liam Watson. Ball again broken down well, comes there towards Paul Shields. Paul Shields can't get the ball collected. Mark McFadden's in there, hard in the pull for that's well played up. Comes towards Joey Quinn. Joey Quinn tries to add to it. Coming across there, good play again from Patch Mullen. He plays it through to Paddy Richmond. Paddy Richmond plays a nice ball to Malach Malloy. Malach Malloy looks up, sends it on its way, and sends it over the bar. Smart hurling from Dunloy. Lovely play there from Paddy Richmond. Just nicked the ball through to Malach Malloy, who taken up a forward position, and Malachy dispensed with it over the bar. 3 plays 1. Lively start to this game. Both teams looking very sharp in the early stages. D.D. Quinn sends it down here in front of the stand, the right hand side. Ball dropping out of the air. Under it there for Dunloy was young Paddy Shivers. Didn't get to it. The ball breaks through. Liam Watson pulls on it. Gets it through in front of goal. Sticks up over the bar. Plays 2, and Liam Watson looking very threatening here in the early stages. Looks like we're in for a real ding-dong match if these early minutes are anything to go by. Ball poked out by McGee, sends it up his left-hand side. Conor Cunning's underneath it. So there, that's well taken by Tony McCluskey, playing this very withdrawn role. Ball backs through there, coming out with it is Loughgiel. That's good for Cairns. Up as far as Joey Quinn. Joey's onto it. Young Shivers is in there as well, trying to get the ball away from. Next it up his left-hand side. That's good pull through there. Up there was Kevin Martin. Ball played through. Good touch by Malach Malloy. Sends the ball out over the sideline away from Martin Scullion. Loughgiel certainly playing with the 2-man forward. Kevin Martin has come out and is marking Tony McCluskey. So Dunloy happy to leave the 2 men in around the square. Sideline to be taken. Good drive up the wing there by Paul Gillen. Sends it up. Nice touch through by Damon Laverty. The referee unhappy with the challenge there from the Loughgiel forward, gives the free out to Dunloy. 5 minutes played. Scoreline Dunloy 3 points, Loughgiel 2 points. And Dunloy elected to give the free out to Gareth McGee, the goalkeeper. Gareth McGee strikes the ball, as I predicted, long and far and around the square. Underneath it there was Malik Malloy, but that was well taken away from him by Johnny Campbell. Ball played up, looked to be a foul there from Shivers, but he got away with it. Ball played in there on the left hand side. Johnny Campbell comes towards it. Conor Culling's Billy. Ball comes through there. Stewie Quinn playing far back. Ball broken down by Paddy Richmond. Looks inside, looks for Dick O'Kane. Dick O'Kane looks up and Dick O'Kane sends it over the bar. Good play from Dunloy, looking very sharp too in the early stages here. And I think Paddy Richmond's picked up a hand injury as he played that hand pass. 4 plays 2. D.D. Quinn, left hand side, veering the puck out. Ball dropping around there. Onto it comes Dunloy backs first of all. First reaction, Gareth McAllister. Looks up, plays a diagonal ball towards Alistair Elliott. Alistair Elliott looks well, looks up, sends it in. And Dunloy seem to have a very sharp, good play from Alistair Elliott there. Come off Barney McCauley with ease and sent that ball over the bar. So it seems to be a shoot on side policy here from Dunloy. Anywhere within range, they're prepared to have a go. 5 plays 2. Joey Quinn underneath the ball. That's well taken away from Paddy Shivers. Good follow-up play there from young Paul Shields. That's driven up back by Mark McFadden. Ball in there. Good ball played through. But first reacts Malik Malloy. Malik Malloy plays the ball on the ground. Gets it through to Darren Quinn. Darren Quinn, remember, on as a blood sub here. Looks up, sends a diagonal ball into the corner towards Conor Cunning. Conor Cunning does well. Comes for that ball. Looks inside him. Great ball. Good run by Paddy Richmond. Coming across there. That's well played well by Neil McGarry. Danger was running there. Paddy was running in and goes. Good ball up towards Liam Watson. Liam Watson with Liam Richmond in hot pursuit. Liam, let's go. That looks to be tailing away to the left, and indeed it is. Just drops to the left and wide. About the first thing that Liam Watson has missed today. Another Dunloy man down injured. In fact, it was young Paul Shields whose right leg, he seems to be limping at the moment, but fine young player. Right hand side. Underneath there it goes. Ball breaks through to Martin Scullion. Martin Scullion lifts, sends it up the left hand side, up towards, can't keep it in play, towards Joey Scullion. Joey just took his eye off the ball there and died over the sideline. Sideline to be taken by Gareth McAllister. And Kevin Martin has resumed the play, and Darren Quinn comes off. Gareth McAllister, not a great sideline, gets up the middle of the pitch. Liam Richmond adds to it towards Brother Paddy. Paddy pulls. Dunloy noticeably using the ground stroke here, perhaps more than they've used in the past. Ball played up. Damien Laverty's first to show. Does a good ball, makes it back to Joey Quinn. Quickly in there was Paul Shields. Lifts the ball, pops it up for Malik Malloy. Malik Malloy wheats it, like great looking ball up towards Dick O'Kane. And there's Neil McGarry, well played by Neil McGarry, coming out with a good full back play. Kicks the ball football style, but first reactor is Paddy Shivers. Paddy Shivers comes, get the ball, he was been dragged there. And I think that's a free to Dunloy. Both teams settled very quick to the task here. Good open fast game of hurling. Linesman and referee working together here, and played 12 minutes here, plus stoppages for injury time. Dick O'Kane, scoreable for him, good strike, looks to be good, it's very good, and over the bar. Well, Dunloy may be playing with what some people term quite a few veterans, but the veterans, as they showed against Cushendall, certainly can take their points. And we have a Dunloy player down at the moment, and that's Liam Richmond. Ball tucked out there, right? It comes from D.D. Quinn. Up goes the players, but the ball breaks through. Malik Malloy having a big influence right in the middle of the park. Seemed to take too many steps there, and the referee has indicated that. I think Malachi knew himself that he'd taken one too many. And this certainly is Liam Watson territory. Watson puts it right over on the left right. Another point for Loughgiel, 6 plays 3. Played upwards of 14 minutes here in the first half. Gareth McGee favouring the right hand side at the moment, sends the ball way up there. Liam Richmond's underneath it. Ball breaks in around his feet. Comes to Kevin Martin playing this advanced stroll. Up into Alistair Elliott. Alistair Elliott feels his hurl's been held there by Barney McCauley. Looks across, sends the ball back towards Liam Richmond. Liam Richmond trying to turn inside Johnny Campbell. Lobs the ball in around the square. Underneath is Conor Cunning there. Ball drops dangerously. And again, Dewman comes out. Comes to Alistair Elliott. Was hooked there well by Tony McCluskey, and a relieving clearance there was by Martin Padden for Loughgiel. That's a good take by Martin Scullion. Looks up, sends the ball to Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey can't get to it. Preston Spotty shivers there. Paul Shields trying to get back on it. Good ball played inside to Liam Watson. Liam Watson going through, bearing down and goes. Looks to be played in, but hand passes towards Seamus McCaig, and Seamus McCaig completes the clearance. Moment of danger there for Dunloy. Ball played over the heads. Loughgiel at the moment trying to play one-touch hurling and not coming off. Maybe should have taken the score there. Ball breaks through. Dunloy, Dick Kilkane trying to get onto it. Neil Maguire at the moment down around the feet. Johnny Campbell has the ball coming out with it on his left hand side. First step, Spider-Man, good play by Johnny Campbell. Looks up, picks it up. Perhaps should have took time there, but look at what he did with the ball. And again, a bit frantic at the moment. Tony McCluskey first to react there, plays the ball up his sideline. Out to it there comes young Liam McKillop. Liam McKillop can't get the ball. It's played back up. Alistair Elliott here with Barney McCauley. And Alistair Elliott at the moment seems to be getting better at that, but sends the ball out over the sideline. Well, a moment of danger there for Dunloy as Liam Watson bore down on goals, but took the wrong option for once. Tried to find Joey Scullion at full forward, but instead hand passed the ball directly to Seamus McCaig, who was relieved to make the clearance. Good sideline from Barney McCauley, sends it away up. Elsewhere blocked out there. Dunloy playing a lot of first time hurling through to Conor Cunning. Had a chance, couldn't get to it. Neil Maguire looking very sorry to pull back. Looks the ball coming out on his right hand side. Looks up. Again, hand pass the ball, but that's straight to Paddy Richmond does well to get it through. He gets it through to Liam Richmond. Liam Richmond takes the aim and sends it right. Good play there by Paddy Richmond and Conor Cunning, but Liam Richmond unfortunately couldn't add the finishing touch there. The score remains at 6-3. D.D. Quinn, man in a hurry, sends the ball up, right up the middle this time. Underneath it is Watson and Pat Mullen. Pat Mullen gets the better that time. Ball breaks loose to Martin Scullion. Martin Scullion looks round, sends the ball in, but it's that man Paul Shields who plays this sort of libero role in there, does well, sends it's a high ball, but it's a poor ball. That's through to Liam Watson. Liam Watson looks up, looks in, sets himself, sends a ball. That looks to be just dropping over the bar. Good score from Liam Watson. Valiant Dunloy 6 points, Shamrocks 4 points. Gareth McGee with the puck out. Sends it away out this time right in front of the stand, under towards Paddy Richmond. That's well down to Malik Malloy. Malik Malloy plays a great ball through there, but Neil Maguire at the moment seems to be running on most of the ball. Out with it there comes Paul Gillen. Good play from Paul Gillen. Paul Shields is underneath it there, can't get to it. And Loughgiel certainly scrapping for everything around the middle of the field at the moment. Young Paddy Shivers pulls that ball well blocked down. backs there to help. Coming out, good play here from Loughgiel, fighting taggage for the ball. The referee says it's a pull down and it's a free out. Silly free to give away from Loughgiel there because they were certainly in the attacking position. Had done very well to cut down the space for the Dunloy backs. Michael McClemens there was well blocked. 19 minutes gone in the first half, 6 plays for it. And just as Gareth McGee's about to take the free, he discovers he has a broken stick. McGee to take the free for Dunloy. Lifts the ball. Great clearance again, sends it up and around the 3/4 line. Well pulled through there to Dick O'Kane. Dick O'Kane looks for space. Gets it through to Paddy Richmond. Paddy's difficult controlling the ball. Eventually does. Plays it left side. Dangerous ball right across. Underneath it there's brother Liam. Ball breaks down. Well, that's well cleared there by Barney McCauley. Barney sends it through, but it's Malcolm Malloy who seemed to be fouled there as he went to collect, push in the back. A little bit of inexperience there from Mark McFadden, and another opportunity for Dunloy to add to their tally, and across comes Dick O'Kane. And Loughgiel appear to be signing on a sub here. Joey Quinn has been replaced by number 27, and that is on the programme it says Alec Watt. Lifted. Good strike from Dick O'Kane and a straight over the bar. 2 free takers today, Liam Watson and Dick O'Kane certainly have their eye on the ball at the moment. 7 plays forward. D.D. Quinn sends the ball out here in front of the stand. And they're covering behind. That's well brought down by Paddy Shivers. Tries to keep it in play. And eventually Alec Watt gets the ball, looks inside, pops it inside. Eddie McCluskey tries to add to it, doesn't get to it. It's pulled. Patch Mullen delivers a great clearance on the ground up as far as Conor Cunning. Conor Cunning can't get to the ball, and the referee says that's linesman says that's a sideline to Loughgiel. Paddy Richmond begs to differ, but linesman's quite adamant. Great clearance there from Patch Mullen on the ground. Noticeable Dunloy is playing a much more direct style at the moment. Sideline, nice sideline, well played up there, but it's well blocked down by Conor Cunning. Next the ball through, nice wee touch from Dunloy there. Well delivered there by Paddy Rich. And then that just dropping to the right of the upright and wide. Good effort from Paddy Richmond. D.D. Quinn out his left hand side away from the stand, and there ball breaks through. Onto it comes Liam McKillop. Liam McKillop lifts the ball, looks up, sends it in. That looks to be dropping to the right of the upright and wide. Liam McKillop had a marvellous game here in the minor hurling championship under lights for Loughgiel, and he was sending points over from all angles and perhaps should have done better on that occasion. Loughgiel will feel that it's one that slipped away from them. Really end-to-end action here at the moment. Good puck out. Gareth McGee certainly favouring the right-hand side. Johnny Campbell's across there to cover. Liam Richmond's on his case right away, but John Campbell does very well to clear the ball off his right-hand side. Dropping underneath it there. That's well taken by Seamus McCaig, but he can't hold it. The ball drops to Damien Laverty. Damien Laverty looks up, sends the ball in and sends it wide. 2 opportunities from Loughgiel, 2 opportunities spurned. Again, very quick to react there, and score remains at 7 to Dunloy, 4 points to Loughgiel. Underneath the stand here, Paddy Richmond's with underneath it. That's well taken by Paddy Richmond, can't hold on to it. And Loughgiel backs trying to get it clear, do get it clear. Fires Liam Watson. Liam Watson looks up, wheels on to what he would consider a stronger side. Drops that ball in and drops it over the bar. Good score from Liam Watson. Another 70-yard score from Liam Watson. That's come a long way out. Casement, there's a good score. Just 2 points the difference between the teams. 7 plays 5. Gav McGee, certainly everything's gone down the right hand side, or most of it's gone down the right hand side, but Loughgiel entering a purple patch here at the moment. Ball breaks through. First man to react there is Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin coming out with the ball. Sorry, Michael McClemmons with the ball. The Loughgiel people felt that he held it too long. Goes to Paul Shields. Paul Shields comes in for a lot of rough abuse. The referee says that's an unfair shoulder into the chest and is given the free to Dunloy. Well, certainly no quarter been asked or given out here. Some hard hitting from the Loughgiel forwards. Paul Shields still looks shaken from that challenge. And the referee offers a black book warning to the substitute. Diggy Kane, meanwhile, has come a long way from his full forward berth to take this free for Dunloy. Looking 80-90 yards here, lifts, strikes, sends it in. That's a great looking ball. That's straight over the bar. Good accuracy from Dick again. Came a long way and was well worth the journey. 8 plays 5. Really good end-to-end stuff here from both teams. Dick again seems to now playing at centre forward. Has come out. Ball goes right through there to Alec Webb. Alec Webb looks up, sends the ball in his left-hand side. Right to it comes Damon Laverty, feeds the ball through in behind. Patchmullen comes across, covering there, loses the ball. Shoots McCaig's into it. Ball breaks through there by young Gareth McAllister. Blocked through, well played by McGee. Brilliant save from McGee. That was a moment of danger for Dunloy. Great strike on the ground there by Tony McCluskey, I think it was, but McGee had great reactions and got the ball out over the end line. And it's a 72 Loughgiel. Could have been a goal for Dunloy. Some great defending by the Dunloy backs. And Gareth McAllister at the moment seems to be feeling the backs. Lifts and strikes, low trajectory, whistles over the bar, score is down to just a 3-point differential. Dunloy 8 points, Shamrock 6 points. 27 minutes played here in the first half. That's a couple of sightings. Loughgiel have had goals now, but as yet they haven't pierced the Dunloy defences. That ball breaks through there. Martin Curry does well, skips the ball up, looking into the right hand side, looks back, plays a loose ball there, but that was loose for Martin Curry after winning possession. He gave it away lightly, tried to pick out Kevin Martin but couldn't find him. Perhaps would have been better employed sending the ball across the square for his forwards. But all's not lost yet. Martin to take the sideline, and he'll hope to leave this and around the square. Not a good sideline, but it accepts best. 1-2 men. Loughgiel really should have done better. Malachy Malloy coming through here. Pops the ball out to Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin looks up, sends the ball in. That's well taken by D.D. Quinn. And well blocked down by Conor Cunning. Moment of danger there for Loughgiel, but D.D. had stepped out to his left-hand side, and even though the block came in, it went harmlessly wide. 8 plays 6, all to play for. Both teams looking very lively, both teams looking to win it at this stage. Ball hovering in the air, underneath it there's Patchmullen, does well, sends the ball up. Dunloy coming through, taken away from Paul Shields. Paul Shields gets the ball up, his hurl seemed to be held there, does well to get away, but the referee says he was happy with the ball. Feel that Paul Shields a little hard done by there, did really well. at one stage the stick was being held, but the referee saw the travelling with the ball and gave the free to Loughgiel. Liam Watson now has an opportunity to put the minimum difference between the two sides. Straight in front of goal, some 80 yards from Dunloy's nets. Like an afternoon, just over the bar. He's on fire today. 8-7, 1 point the difference. Anybody's game at this stage. Very little to choose between the two teams, and two free takers on top of their game. Straight up the middle, McGee goes this time, slightly out to his left. Good pull through there by Paddy Richmond. Conor Cunning can't get away from it. And through there, good play by Martin Scullion, sends the ball up towards Liam Watson. Liam Watson trying to get away from Garth McGee. Liam Watson does, looks up, but for once sends the ball to right of the upright and wide. And this time he's now been picked up by Gareth McAllister. Gareth McAllister has come to centre half, and Patch Mullen has moved out to right half. Tactical change employed there by Dunloy. Again, McGee favouring the right hand side, plays the ball up. Kevin Martin's there. Johnny Campbell comes on to a loose ball, plays it through. Work down, comes to Watson. The referee says take the stick away from him. And with the way that Liam Watson is buying over these frees, one would feel this could be the equalising score for Loughgiel. And there it goes on its way, and over the bar, the umpires look at it for the take. He'll take it. Loughgiel go level. And Watson starting the star of the show for Loughgiel here in the first half. Looking very dangerous, very lively. McGee changes it this time, out towards Paddy Richmond. Paddy Richmond lets it run through, but out come there very quickly was Paul Gillen. Plays the ball through, that's played through towards Joey Scullion. Joey Scullion trying to get away from Patch Mullen. Good play, good decisive run. Sends the ball out to Liam McKillop. Liam McKillop doesn't get it. Sends the ball in and sends it wide. Liam McKillop really had an opportunity to do better there. Chance to put his team in the lead again. The referee disagrees with the umpire, says that was a 70. Umpire indicated a wide, but I think correctly so the referee has said that's a 72 Loughgiel. A chance for Loughgiel to win the lead for the first time in this game. And we played a couple of minutes of injury time at this stage. Liam Watson. Loughgiel shot from the lead. Good. And the referee swings the whistle on an offside for Loughgiel to take the lead. Just on the top side. Really good entertaining first half down action, as evidenced by the scoreline. Shamrock 9 points, Dunloy 8 points. And Dunloy have made a change here at the beginning of the second half. Colin McGuigan now operating as centre forward for Dunloy. Well fed in there by Paul Shields. Double through, well played there by Paul Gillen. Frees away to his right hand side, sends the ball out. That's well taken by Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey pushes him through, looks up, sends the ball in. That's heading in, heading wide. Eddie perhaps should have done better there. Made great space and room for himself. Did really well to win the ball, but sent it to the left, to the upright and some wide. Loughgiel still playing. Tony McCluskey back in there, in around his defence. Ball played up. First react there. There's Martin McFadden coming out with the ball, but he loses out towards Liam Richmond. Liam Richmond now operating at left wing 3/4. Plays that ball up towards Australia. Australia trying to get the ball through. Kevin Martin does well to sort. Colin McCookie adding his considerable force there to the ball, and the ball runs out over the sideline. And Martin McCurry comes across to take the sideline for Dunloy. And Malik Malloy has gone to centre half back, obviously to negate the influence of Liam Watson. Ball comes to Barney McCauley there, pressure shot from Barney. Ball breaks through. Colin McCluskey does well to run it for Loughgiel. Sends a great ball up, well to react there is Seamus McCaig. He bursts, but the ball breaks through towards Liam Watson. Liam Watson on the attack, trying to get around Malik Malloy. Does so, looks up, so looking in, sends the ball across the square, and this time sends it out over the end line and wide. Malik Malloy did very well to track back on Liam Watson there. Martin Curry now playing middle of the field, so that's the change from Dunloy here at the beginning of the second half. Malik Malloy to centre half back, and Colin McCookin playing full forward with Martin Curry withdrawn to the midfield row. Ball breaks to Paul Shields there. Paul gets the ball worked through towards Martin Curry. Martin Curry looks up, wheels away, sends the ball in and pops it over the bar. Good score for Martin Curry. Very good score for Martin Curry. Equalising score, 9 plays 9. Three minutes played here in the second half. D.D. Quinn laps it out. Breaking underneath there. Patch Mullen just spins the ball away, but young McFadden here doing really well. Gets the ball through towards Seamus McCaig. Seamus McCaig pops it up, but no Dunloy man in sight. First to react there was Tony McCluskey to Johnny Campbell. Johnny Campbell sends it in. Malik Malloy's underneath it. Watson's through, sends the ball in there. That's well played by Gareth McGee. Great clearance there by Gareth McGee. Stepped in, the Loughgiel man was on his own. And young Liam McKillop it was, but McGee did really well to send the ball out over the end line. Good puck out from Gareth McGee, sends it deep into Loughgiel territory. Up there breaking the ball down is Paul Gillen towards Martin Scullion. Ball played through there to Liam Richmond. Liam Richmond looks to send the ball away out the right hand side. Onto it comes Shields there, but the referee says that Martin Scullion that time, the challenge was unfair and is awarded the free to Dunloy. And Dick O'Kane has an opportunity to resume where he left off in the first half. Chance for Dunloy to take back the lead. And a feeling in this second half we're going to see the lead swap hands quite often. Five minutes gone here in the second half. 9 plays 9. Dick O'Kane stands over the ball. Sends it in and sends it over the bar. 10 plays 9. Dunloy take back their lead. D.D. Quinn, man in a hurry. Launches the ball way down the right hand side. Favoured by McGee in the first half. That's well plucked out of there by Eddie McCluskey. Well blocked down by Dunloy. Paul Shields does well. Gets away from 1-2 men running up on a solo. That's taken away from by Tony McCluskey. Edges the ball out towards Paddy Richmond. Paddy Richmond can't keep it in play. Good defensive play there from Loughgiel. Paul Shields was on a run, but he was well stopped. Paul Gillen, right corner back, has a very good game so far for Loughgiel. Not a good sideline, but goes as far as Johnny Campbell. Johnny controls it, gets it back to Barney McCauley. Barney McCauley plays it off his left-hand side, breaking around the half-back line. But it's Kevin Martin who reacts first of all, sends the ball away down. Dick O'Kane's on the run here. Takes Tony McCluskey out of the game. Good physical challenge, good shoulder charge from Dick O'Kane. He's moving inside, looks dangerous, looks up, plays the ball towards there, and that's spun over the bar. Liam Richmond had an opportunity there, came through, great ball fell through by Dick again, but Liam settles for the point, 11 plays 9. Don't really think he went for the point there. I think he saw the goal looming wide in front of him, but just lifted it high over the bar. 11 plays 9. Goal opportunity for Dunloy. That's well read again by Kevin Martin, playing the sweeper role here. Feeds the ball up his right hand side. Barney McCauley leaves his first touch. Alistair Elliott pulls away from. Looked to be held there, Alistair Elliott, but the referee says play on. Plays the ball back towards Dick again. Dick snatches it the second attempt. Looks up. That's a great looking score from Dick again. That's a brilliant score from Dick again off his left hand side. Dunloy stretch their lead to 3 points. Purple patch for Dunloy at the moment, 12-9. Loughgiel again on the march, sends the ball up there. Ball breaks through. That move seems to be working with Malloy and now marking Liam Watson, but it's Watson on the ball at the moment. Feeds it back towards Barney McCauley. Barney McCauley sends it in around his forwards. Underneath it there is Seamus McCaig's the first react for Dunloy. Going out his left hand side, feeds the ball up the wing. Paddy Richmond tries to get it, but it's Eddie McCluskey. Well blocked down there by Dunloy. Ball comes through towards Joey Scullion. Joey Scullion lifts, sends the ball in, and sends it in the bar. Good score from Joey Scullion. And a great deal of time there, but did extremely well and sent the ball over the bar. 12 plays 10. Both sets of mentors exhorted their teams to greater effort. Looks like Loughgiel might be making a change here. Ball sent out. McGee gets great purchase on that. It's high in the air. Danger well pulled through by Liam Richmond, but the first reacts Barney McCauley. Barney McCauley's well hit there. Both sets of forwards playing a good game here of defence. Again, that ball's up, and Patch Mullen shows all his experience there and just lodges the ball out over the sideline to Dunloy. Martin Curry goes back to take the sideline. And Loughgiel have made a substitution. Oren McFadden's in for, I think it's Mark McFadden, he's replaced. Or is it Declan Laverty? Possibly Declan Laverty's replaced there. Good sideline, well taken. Up towards Paddy Richmond. Paddy Richmond does well, reacted. And actual fact it was Mark McFadden that was replaced. Good ball, 11 inside. That's well taken by D.T. Quinn. Good bravery, good concentration there. Dick Kane was launching in. Underneath there is Malik Malloy. Malik Malloy can't get to the ball. First react there is Joey Scullion coming more and more into the game. That's well played across there, but the man to take it is Martin Curry playing midfield now. Martin plays the ball up around his forwards. Johnny Campbell goes high. Misses the ball. Comes to Alistair Elliott. Alistair Elliott's very content to pop that ball over the bar. Good play from Dunloy there. Good play from Alistair Elliott. The ball broke behind him. Quite happy to latch on it, and with his experience and his ability, just pops it over the bar. The score: Crowley's Dunloy 13. Shamrocks Loughgiel 10 points. Again, that's well taken there by Martin Scullion. Martin Scullion looks up, well blocked down by Patch Mullen. Liam Richmond having a great game here at the moment. Sends the ball up, Alistair Elliott again. Does well to take that ball away from Barney McCauley. That's well played up by Colin McGuigan. Colin McGuigan does well coming on to the ball. It's Dick again. The Dunloy forwards fighting for every ball here at the moment. Got in by Dick, but seems to be astray, and D.D. Quinn's first react. And D.D. makes the relieving clearance for Loughgiel, but only as far as Patch Mullen. Well taken out of there by Patch Mullen. Pops it up for Malik Malloy. Malik Malloy plays it into space. First react there is Colin Cunning. Colin can't get onto the ball. Ball breaks through. Colin gets the breaking ball. Wheels away, playing midfield, a long way from his Perth. Sends the ball out wide, out towards Dick again, and seemed to be a foul there after the ball. And again, the referee claims that's a wild swing, and don't know whether the referee saw the incident right in the middle of the field, but he's awarded a free to lie at the moment anyway. And he's called the Loughgiel player to him, number 20, and he wants a word with him. Well, it's Oren McFadden only into the game, and Oren gets his name in the book and a yellow card to boot. Dick again seems to fancy frees from all angles today, and Liam McKillop's taking the shore, and it's Swabby McGarry on for Loughgiel. Dig again. 13 plays 10. Strikes it. Brilliant free taken from Dick again. 14 plays 10. Well, Liam Watson has been very good today from the dead ball, but equally as good has been Dick O'Kane. 14 plays 10. D.D. Quinn, he's certainly a man in a hurry now. It's up around, and there's Martin Curry, does well, but the ball's taken away from him. That's Liam Watson going through, can't control the ball, well turned, but back there helping out is Martin Curry, does well. Liam Watson still there. Liam Watson looks to get onto the ball, so it's Joey Scullion, but well taken away from Michael McClemens, comes out with the ball for Dunloy, plays it out to Martin Curry. Martin Curry makes it even clearance up around the middle of the field. Dick O'Kane comes there, clashes with his own man, but that's well taken away. Dunloy and Loughgiel both fighting hard for the ball. Comes to Liam Richmond, great left hand strike from Liam out towards the side. Underneath it there was Paul Gillen having a good game for Loughgiel. He's still there, plays the ball through to himself, comes on to it, sends it through to Liam Watson. Liam Watson gets the ball. Trying to get from Malachy Malloy. The referee says Malachy, that's an unfair challenge, and gives the free to Liam Watson. And Liam Watson has an opportunity to give his team the second point here after the second half. "14 minutes gone. Score: Collins 14 points, Shamrocks 10 points. But Liam Watson will be looking to take that deficit down to 3 points. And straight over the bar. Well, I said the free taking is a feature of this game today. Both free takers have been unerring. Straight over the bar. A free today is as good as a score. Gareth McGee, 14 plays 11. Still anybody's game. Ball played out towards Paddy Richmond. Paddy reacts well. Sends the ball further on there towards Colin McGuckin. Colin McGuckin's well nipped away from him there by Johnny Campbell. Johnny plays the ball up and around his forwards. Pat Mullins underneath the ball. Breaks through. Malachy Malloy does well. Looks up, sends it in towards Seamus McCaig. Seamus McCaig does very well. Plays the ball up around again. First to react there is Colin McGuckin. He plays it through to Alistair Elliott. Alistair Elliott's up. Looks to take it away from Barney McCauley. Steps inside. Looking dangerous. Sends the ball to the back of net. Brilliant play from Alistair Elliott. Well, that one seemed to have all the time in the world there. Took the ball out of the air, dropped it, looked up, and he knew where he was putting it. Left D.D. Quinn stranded and sent it to D.D.'s right-hand side. 1:14 plays 11. 6 points the difference. Loughgiel now have to meet the challenge. It's coming through. Joey Scullion here on the run. And the referee says he wants somebody who's unhappy. I think it's Malachy Malloy. He's given the free again against. First goal of the game. Great score from Alistair Elliott. Roll back the years there and just deadly accurate from that sort of range. But Liam Watson now an opportunity to answer straight back and take the deficit down to 5 points. Lifts. Over the bar. Good score again. What a game he's having. 1:14 plays 12 points. "16 minutes played here. We enter the final quarter of this game. Gareth McGee looking down Paddy Richmond's. Noticeable this time, he's trying to pick Paddy out more and more. Ball goes past. First react there's Paul Gillen, who's had a very sound game in the right corner berth. That's well blocked down by Paddy. Added on there too by Damien Laverty. Across there goes Eddie McCluskey, but Eddie can only guide the ball out over the sideline. Much to the delight of the Dunloy contingent over on the far hand side. Loughgiel still continue to operate with a two-man full forward line. Tony McCluskey playing more and more deeper. Paddy Richmond's in. That's good play by Johnny Campbell. Delivers the ball up over his shoulder. Seamus McCaig's out there. Onto it comes Liam Watson. Tries to pull the ball through, but he's well marshalled there by Malachy Malloy. And Malachy's happy to put the ball out over the sideline. Sideline to Loughgiel. But again, with the range of skills this man has, he'll put it very near the square, or indeed he could put it over the bar. Just depending on what he decides to do. Liam Watson on the ball at the moment. Great sideline, Dangers whips it in across the square. There was a stick to it there, and it's a wide ball. Great ball whizzing in across the square well, but Loughgiel man couldn't get a stick to it, and it goes wide. Gareth McGee, not for the first time today. Again, right up the middle, no, down here in front of the stand. Liam Richmond's underneath it. Again, good pull through there by Martin Curry. Done a lot of good work there and around the middle of the field. Again, good play by the Loughgiel backs. Neil Mackay, strong and forceful, coming out into the Dunloy man. Good play by Liam Richmond. Liam Richmond's having a very good game for Dunloy here at the moment. And the referee's unhappy with the challenge, and I think that'll be a free to Dunloy. And Martin Scullion finds himself with a booking for his challenge there. I think the referee felt it was a little bit late for Martin, and Martin gets a yellow card for his troubles. And Dick again. Very acute angle this time, much more difficult. Right out here just in front of the stand, probably about 40 yards out. Lifts, strikes, and curls it in. Great score. Great score. Spotty had sent it left to the upright, but the umpires consult and say over the bar. 115 plus 12 points. He's had a big bearing in the game with his free taking, just as Liam Watson's had. Great puck out from D.D. Quinn. Underneath it there, blocks through. That's good pick up by Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey trying to barge his way through. The referee says stick high there and is awarded the free. Good play from young McCluskey at middle of the field there. Therefore, Malik Malloy unhappy with that decision, questions the referee, but steps back, and no matter what Malachy says, it'll be a free to Loughgiel. Liam Watson steps forward. He's in a hurry. 115, 12 points. Team 6 points down. Make that 5 points down. Great score again from Liam Watson. 20 minutes gone, 10 minutes left here in the second half. 5 points the difference between the two sides. Well plucked out of there by Martin Scullion, but immediately he scored. Dunloy man just taken down on him. That's wheeled away there, sent in, but sent left of the upright and wide. Ball pucked out, taken by Martin Scullion, sends it back towards Damien Laverty. Damien Laverty sends a cross-field ball. Patch Mullins up, but for once Patch misses the ball. That's played through there. Good play. But it's Patch Mullen again. Not a great clearance from Patch, but it gets as far as Martin Curry. Martin Curry adds considerably to it. Underneath it's Barney McCauley. And again, that's taken easily. Sends the ball in there. Good delivery in by Owen McFadden. Sends the ball up to Kevin Mackay. Kevin Mackay trying to get away from Kevin. Good play by Kevin Mackay. That's great tackling there from the sent back towards the good effort and sent wide. Kevin Mackay looked very dangerous there, but good work by Kevin Martin. Got across there and cut out the danger for Dunloy, but it's picked up an injury. Looks to be holding us back, but he did some sterling defensive work there for Dunloy. Kevin Mackay looked very dangerous as he rained down on the goals there, but Tony McCluskey unable to help him out then with the pass that he delivered. Dunloy on the attack again. High dropping ball out of the air. Underneath it several men. Onto it comes Martin Curry. Let's swing there. Martin going through. Martin looks up and sends the ball wide. Bad miss from Martin Curry. Really should have done better. And Johnny just gets spoken to by the referee. Let's swing there by Johnny Campbell. Yep. Again, DD sends the ball up around the Dunloy half back line. Pulling through. It comes through there. Martin Curry playing well at middle of the field. That's a good move from Dunloy. Through to Alistair Elliott. Alistair Elliott tries to get it in between the two Loughgiel men, but the two Loughgiel men did very well. Paul Gillen feeds the ball back towards DD. DD makes the clearance, sends the ball up around the middle of the square. Underneath it there goes two Dunloy men, but they miss it, and Reddy McCluskey latches onto the ball, going away from Paul Shields, looks up, sends it in, sends it over the bar. Good score from Reddy McCluskey. Brings the score back to 115, 14 points, just 4 points of difference, and Loughgiel showing their spite in them, not giving this game up by any manner of means. 4 points of difference. 7 minutes left to play. Ball up around the half back line again, pulled through, but where to react is Johnny Campbell and the Loughgiel half back line putting a stranglehold in the game at the moment. Ball goes over the head. First to react there is Joey Scullion, but Joey Scullion can't get the ball. That's well taken over by the Dunloy backs. In there to help him goes Kevin Martin, trying to come out with it. Mickey McClemens can't get to it. There's a bit of a scramble out in the far hand side, played through, but that's well played by Seamus McCaig. Plays it up towards Paddy Richmond. Paddy Richmond does very well. On his knees, Paddy hits the ball up the left hand side. On the run now is Colin McGuckin and John Campbell. John Campbell seems to have got to it first, but he's harassed there by Colin McGuckin. Colin McGuckin looks to have his hurl, but the referee lets it go. And the ball, Johnny Campbell, great play from Johnny Campbell. Ball breaks up around the middle of the field there, and that's a sideline to Dunloy. Great play there from Johnny Campbell. A lot of pressure from Colin McGuckin. And Johnny managed to get the clearance in. 115 plays 14 points. Ball played back to Paul Shields. Paul Shields launches a long high ball into the Loughgiel square. Underneath it's Colin Cunning. Misses it. Goes through to Barney McCauley. Barney McCauley out the right hand side. Alistair Elliott follows, putting them under pressure. Well, comes to Martin Scullion. Martin Scullion clears it up the right hand side. Underneath it there is Owen McFadden. Tries to get away. That's well blocked down. Onto it comes Liam Richmond. He sends the ball across field in towards Colin Cunning. Colin Cunning trying to get away from Barney McCauley. Hits the ball, looks like it's going out over the sideline. Just keeps it in play. Gets onto it, comes inside. Barney McCauley showed himself short. Colin Cunning plays it across square. Alistair Elliott's there. Paddy Richmond's there. And the referee says that that's a free out. Says that Alistair Elliott played the stick. Alistair not happy with that decision, but Loughgiel in a hurry. Alistair said he was blocking the ball down. The referee says you played the stick and awards the free out to Loughgiel. Paul Gillen wants to take this quickly. 25 minutes played, 5 minutes left. Underneath it there's Eddie McCluskey. Breaks the ball down to Martin McCurry. Martin McCurry can't, comes back to Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey playing really well. Plays it back to Martin Scullion. Martin plays it cross field, but that's a wild, easy ball. Well picked out, and Seamus McCaig completes the clearance, sends it up to Alistair Elliott. Alistair also has the ball, getting away from Paul Gillen, but can't get away from Paul Gillen. Good defensive play from Paul Gillen, well cleared there by Damien Laverty. Sends it up into his forwards. That breaks to Malachy Malloy. Malachy Malloy does really well, coming out with the ball. Looks to clear, but that's well hooked there. Sends the ball up then towards Alistair Elliott again, but the Loughgiel backs at the moment are doing really well clearing their lines. Once again, up and around the full forward line. Ball breaks. First reactors. Paul Shields doesn't get to it. Comes out instead towards Damien Laverty. Damien Laverty trying to get away. Plays the ball back. And that's left is left, right and wide. Pulled on first time. Screamer of a shot from Liam Watson. But just to the left, upright. And Gareth McGee, glad to see it fly past his upright. 14 points. Plays 115. 4 points. Loughgiel mounting a serious challenge here in the dying minutes of this game. 26 minutes and counting down. 4 minutes left of normal time. Gareth McGee. Out it goes, out the left hand side. Paddy Richmond Tildry. Dick O'Kane underneath as well. Paddy Richmond plucks it out of there. Looks for Dick O'Kane. Dick O'Kane out in the left hand side. Looks up, sends it in, and sends it right. Another opportunity spurned by Dunloy. Good play by Paddy Richmond there. D.D. Quinn. Nose times eking away from them. He's coming down the stand side this time. Out it goes. Patch Mullins underneath it. So's Damien Laverty. Ball breaks down to Owen McFadden. Owen McFadden sends it up the sideline. First react there's Liam Watson. Now playing on the full forward line. Looks up, sends the ball across. Great ball. Comes to Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey going through. Looking danger. Sweeps it in. Oh, taken away by Kevin Martin. and I don't think he knew much about it. I think it hit him on the side of the head. That looked destined for the top right-hand corner of the net, and Kevin Martin flung himself in front of it and did really well to keep the goal out. 28 minutes gone on the clock. 2 minutes plus whatever time the referee decides to add on for injuries. Loughgiel go in search of the equaliser. No, it'll take a major score at this stage to put them there, but they're not giving up in this game, that's for sure. Liam Watson to take it down to just one score the difference, that score being a goal. Lifts, strikes, low, sends it over the bar. 15 points goes 115. And Liam Watson now operating in full forward. Loughgiel will have to land everything down on top of him. Michael McClements, the man that Dunloy have entrusted to look after him there in the full forward position. McGee sends the ball out, but that's a poor pop out, goes as far as Tony McCluskey. Trying to get back onto him there. That's well blocked down. Poor ball from Tony McCluskey. Gavin Martin does well to get the ball up towards a brilliant pluck out of there by Paddy Richmond. Loses a stick, sends it out the right hand side out towards Power Lane. But the first man to react there is Loughgiel man up towards the plate, and it's Patch Mullen does really well. Looks inside and Paul Shields makes the advantage. Sends the ball up and towards Alistair Elliott. Paul Gillen trying to get back at Alistair Elliott. Alistair looks up, turns inside, turns again. Great play from Alistair Elliott. Looks up, looks inside and sends the ball over the bar. Great score from Alistair Elliott. Showed all his experience yet again. That puts them 4 points up. Major score here. That could be a very vital score. 29 minutes played, 1 minute left of at normal time, and Dunloy seem to have made a change here. Onto the Dunloy team comes Darren Quinn, and Alistair Elliott has been replaced. What an input he's had in this game, Alistair Elliott. Roll back the years and give a vintage performance there of how a corner forward should operate. Good puck out from D.D. Quinn. Lands it down. That's round the 3-quarter line. That's a great block down there by Patch Mullen. Just flew into the air. Johnny Campbell on the ball now. Good tackle from Greg O'Kane as well. Sideline to Loughgiel. Loughgiel's in a hurry. Time edging away from them here. 30 minutes up on the clock now. It'll all depend on what the referee wishes to play. 116 plays 15 points. Sideline, played in, great ball. Underneath it's Damien Laverty, snatches it out. Plays a through ball there. Ball cross, comes Michael McClements. Good play for Michael McClements. Looked to be impeded as he made the clearance, but the referee's happy to let play go. And just been told there's approximately 3 minutes of injury time to be played. Ball played out there. Loughgiel now go and search. That's a great score, and that's over the bar. Good score there from Joey Stallion from a very good angle. 116 plus 16 points. And I reckon 2 minutes of injury time if the news I received is correct. Launched by Gareth McGee up to Paddy Richmond again. This time it's blocked away from Paddy. Comes towards young Paddy Shivers. Paddy Shivers trying to get away. Plays the ball up, but it only goes as far as Paul Gillen. Paul Gillen looks up, sends the ball across field. Underneath the there's Eddie McCluskey. Eddie McCluskey plays the ball in, but that looks to be too far in front of Liam Watson. It's McGee comes out, runs into Watson, getting away from him, looks up, sends the ball to Paul Gillen. Paul Shields wrestles the ground, and I think that'll be a free out. Yes, Liam Watson too anxious there, and Liam Watson needs to be careful here. Well taken away by Malcolm Malloy, great centre half play, and then he sends the ball up around to Liam Richmond. That's well won by Liam Richmond, won a lot of ball here in the second half, sends a great ball across. Underneath it there is the Paddy Richmond. Paddy happy to keep the great pick up from Paddy Richmond. Looking up, Colin McGuckin looks for the ball. Several men looks inside. That's a great ball across the square, but it's right of the uprights and wide. Well, Colin McGuckin did make himself a bail-up, and perhaps he should have been picked out. Again, Loughgiel go in search of this at the moment. It's a goal they require. Ball breaks round the square, comes towards Martin Curry. Martin Curry can't get it left out. It's Kevin McGarry, looks to send it in, but it's only as far as Malachy Malloy. Malachy Malloy plays it to Dick again for an foul, and the referee says that's it, full time. 116 plays 16 points, and Dunloy certainly celebrating and enjoying this one. Great final from both teams, and Dunloy looked in trouble at the half time, but they come out, made a couple of tactical changes that changed the game, and the score ends in a scoreline of 116 plays 16.
I'd pick it this time in the hockey. I'm trying to keep it up.
Well done. She's hopping. Some cute for us.
Yeah, hi. Sorry.
Yes. Come on, Dunloy. Yes. Try her up a little bit first.
Is this for Sandro?
Oh, here, look.
No, but it's me that was in the bike.
Wally.
What do you wait till Sandro last time?
Same stick you won the first.
Here we are, two of the veterans from the Dunloy team today, Ali Elliott and Pat Smullen. Enjoyable.
I'm sure in half an hour it'll be very enjoyable, but I have to say, I'm quite nervous out there throughout the whole game, you know. We never really pulled away from that character this year, and we really put it up to us, and goals was only difference in the game, and that's the man that scored the goals and finished games for us.
You enjoy the attempt, you enjoy the first attempt. Of course you enjoy them, you're all the same. We started at the start of the year in February, and we worked really hard this year to get back to our and it paid off today, for example.
You seem to have a good hunger, right? This one, big time, Tuesday.
Well, as everyone knows, the past 2-3 years have been very difficult for us, and we struggled to find the reason at the top level, and we knew there had to come a time when we had to be honest with ourselves and put Dunloy back in the map, and we put a line in the sand this year, and we said we weren't going to go back. You know, Dunloy is a very competitive club, and there's a lot of young players coming through, and a lot of the older players wanted to make sure that young players knew the level that they had to be at if they wanted to win championships. So young and old pulled us through this year, young and old.
Certainly, but the older brigade, certainly, and even today in the final, Ali, he's delivered very well.
Yeah, well, I'd say maybe a certain amount of experience did have to pay off today. Like, we've been here, that's been our 11th final, we lost boys, like, we're 8-1. So we have a good record on it, and so we knew what we were coming into today. We weren't nervous, you know, and it started from the old boys down, as I tell about. We showed that we weren't nervous, and it paid off them. They came in the day, and everybody was relaxed today, and it showed it out on the field.
As Pat said, Loughgiel came today with a purpose, I suppose, being on their 5th final. They obviously wanted to set the record straight. But the free taking today, I thought it was exceptional from both sides. Like Dick and Liam Watson, it was exceptional free taking, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're both exceptional free takers. They've done it all before. Like, so Wanker's been there and done it too. You know, he's sort of lucky. Depends on him a while lot from his frees. And He's first class and you can't take it away from him. And Gregory's every bit as good. Like, Gregory has done it the last 15 years for us, and he's still done it today.
And then it was very nip and tuck there in the first half, like it was point for point, and Loughgiel just snatched the point advantage at the end of the first half. Would you have any worries going in at the end of this of the first half? Did you think maybe the game was slipping away from you at any time?
No, at the half time you never think that.
That's
not something you would ever put into your mind. We did take a foot off the pedal. We got off to a very good start, and it would have to be said the last 15 minutes we didn't put in the same work rate, and that's why Loughgiel came back at us. We just had to step it up in the second half. We knew ourselves it wasn't good enough. The second half performance, I have to say it was probably 50-50. You know, it's a puck of the ball was the only difference in the game. You know, one score. Just so glad that we came out the right side of it.
The tactical change at half time too made a difference, Ali, didn't they? Like the movement of Malik in the centre half.
Yeah, Molly played midfield for us all year and played very well there, him and Paul. We were maybe pulled out of possession a bit in the first half, and the boys just sort of switched things around. We quickly on, moved Martin to midfield and moved Molly back, so it paid off well for us in the second half. Molly is comfortable in the centre half, he's played it there before and showed it there today.
I know he's too modest to say anything, Pads, but the goal he took, it was vintage Ali Elliott, wasn't it?
Well, Ali does what Ali does. You know, he's been the top forward in Antrim Hurling for 15 years, and you know, people might think Ali's lost an age of pace, but whenever the ball's in around the house, there's no man can turn a man better than Alistair Elliott. But Dunloy are very glad to have a man who has experience on the court forward.
Because that goal was all the difference there at the end of the game, wasn't it? Like, you know. But a great 15 man, I suppose even more, you count the subs that come on, did a great job as well. From here now, he's going to go on and take the Ulster. Other challenges lie ahead for you.
We'll not be looking any further than Ballycran next week. You know, they've won their first down final, I think maybe 12 or 13 years, and they'll be coming very hungry next week. But we have a lot of young boys there now too, and they'll be hungry, and it's a good enough game next week.
We're happy to pass this mantle on then for the younger boys to get a wee taste of the Ulster and maybe beyond Ulster if you can make it that far.
Well, certainly over the next couple of years, you know, our young players are going to learn a lot from this day, and our young players are going to be stronger for coming here on this day and playing so well as they did. So, you know, it's up to the management to pick teams and look forward to the future. We're just glad we'll enjoy today and think about next Sunday.
Well, the young players of the future, but two men that certainly played well today. Pads and Ali, well done.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.